Hello friends, and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Today we are starting a new feature on my channel, which is a football section of the channel, where I will be doing introductions to football games that you may not be aware of, that might be new on the market, that are coming to my attention for whatever reason. And today is the first in what looks like a series of videos that I'll be doing over the next several weeks and months about football. Now, this isn't a football channel, but I will be introducing you, for those of you that may be interested, to some football products that I think are worth your time and worth a look. I have been, in the past, I've had a difficult time doing football demos, and the reason for that is that the way that I do football games is a very, very slow process. And so, they make for very long videos that aren't especially interesting, but I'm working on it, and they may be something that I can build into my channel in the months to come. The first special that I'm doing, this special, is for a new product called PiRate College Football. PiRate College Football is a sort of a variant of the AFL and NFL versions of PiRate Football that are currently available, and I'm going to put all of the links and the ordering information in the description for this video so that you can check it out. If you order PiRate Football, it is a PDF only product, and the cost is $8. What I'm going to do in this video is to show you kind of what you get and why I think the product is worth a look from you. The first thing that you'll notice when you get PiRate Football is that you will get a 19-page instruction book, which is about, I would say, about average. This is a football product focused on great teams of the Big Ten. Now, PiRate Football is working on the SEC conference next, but these are some of the great teams in Big Ten history. They include the 1963 Fightin' Illini, 1967 Indiana, 1960 Iowa, 1973 Michigan, 1966 Michigan State, 1960 Minnesota, 1962 Northwestern, 1973 Ohio State, one of my personal favorites. When I was a boy, which was not that long ago. I was just amazed by Archie Griffin. Archie Griffin was just a bowling ball in the Big Ten, and I would root for Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, and then they'd get crushed. So there you are. Purdue 1967 and Wisconsin 1962, with, of course, Ron Vanderkellen at the helm. And the fact that I know that does scare me just a little bit. You get, with each of those teams, 2 pages of ratings for offense, defense, and special teams. So 2 pages, front and back, if you want to print them that way. They'd have all of those ratings, offense and defense. So on one sheet of paper, you could get each team. There are in PiRate Football 3 pages of sheets to do a scoreboard and statistics. You get a 4-page playbook that I'm going to show you in just a minute. You get special defense charts, penalty and weather charts that I'm going to show you in just a minute. And my favorite part about all of the PiRate Football products is the amount of time and effort that goes into creating Solitaire Charts. So what they produce is a set of solitaire charts that not only show you accurate, statistically based outcomes for specific plays, whether on offense or defense or special teams, but they also give you coaching preferences, so that if you want to know, okay, was this team pass happy, or were they a ground game offense? Did they blitz a lot? Did they not? What are their tendencies? And you want to build that into your solitaire game. The research has been done for you. And so you can play your solitaire game confident that you're going up against the 1973 Michigan team as they might have played against your coaching preferences for whatever team you're coaching in the solitaire game. All right, so let's take a closer look at what you get with PiRate football. If you've seen my other demo videos before, you know that I think that this is really important. This is page 1 of 19 pages of instructions. Is the font too small? No, it's not. It's nice and big, which I need because my eyes are awful. Is there white space to make notes in? Yes, there is. So you've got 19 pages plus white space plus a large font. So is it really 19 pages? No, if you shrunk this down, it would be less. And so you're going to be getting to play the game quickly, but you're also going to get the fundamentals here of understanding the game in a way that, I don't know, isn't going to give you a migraine, which I appreciate. So this is the way that the instructions are organized is something that I think is just excellent. All right, next piece that I want to show you is that on one side of one piece of paper, you get a legend chart. So all of the charts, symbols, are broken out for you on one simple page. So what I do when I play PiRate football is I kind of have this handy. I kind of know these by now, but when I was first learning the game, I had this handy where I'm off to the side and I'm looking at the chart and I forgot what something means. Boom, one side of one page, I've got everything that I need to be able to look at. All right, that's the second thing. Third, on one side of one page, you get a penalty chart on the offense, kicking, and punting team, and then you also get on the same page the penalties on the defense and the return team, and the weather conditions chart. So penalty and weather are on the same charts, are on the same page, and that is, I don't know, it's nice, it's condensed, but it's still readable. Good size font. Next, this is what I think, one of the things that I think makes this sim different is that attention is paid to detail. There is a 4-page playbook. These 4 pages include your offensive plays with the diagram. So if you're not familiar with what the play does that you're going to call, you can look it up. But that's not all. You get the rest of these plays as well. You get special plays, and then come your defensive plays, A through F, with special defensive options for you as well. But that's not all. With these 4 pages of playbook, you also get a text description of what each play does. So if this doesn't make sense to you, or maybe you don't visualize this way, you visualize better through text, you'll get a written paragraph about what each play does in the playbook. And so you'll be you have a couple of different ways, depending upon how you learn, that will allow you to understand what it is that the play is trying to show you or is trying to accomplish. All right. Next, and this is the part that I think is so interesting about PiRate football, and that is your tendencies here. So you've got your offensive play calls. Every team here is shown to you. You've got a way to determine which way you're going. Is your team behind and they need to throw? Are they ahead and they're trying to kill the clock? Or are they running a normal offense based on their tendencies? And you get a sense based on rolling your D1 or your two D10s give you the outcome of what it is that the play will be. This is against your solitaire opponent. So all of your teams are listed across the top, and their tendencies are reflected here about which play is going to be called. Same thing is true for the defense. Special play calls, okay, that's fine. And then the defensive play calls, all the teams are listed based on what the defense is trying to accomplish. Are they in prevent? Are they in goal line? Are they running a normal defense? All of that is accounted for here, as they would have statistically called each defense. And you get your special defensive play calls at the bottom. So you're running your team, your choice of these 10 teams against their opponents, and their opponents are able to make play calls on offense and defense as they would have in real life, or as the kids like to say, IRL. All right, so with all of this, these 19 pages of instructions take you through all the detail that you need and more, and then you get into these charts and start to actually play the game. This is PiRate football. These 10 teams are Big Ten teams. So these are from the 60s into the early 70s. The SEC conference is next. If you enjoy historical college football and you appreciate the kind of attention to detail that I've been talking about in this video, especially with respect to the different plays in the playbook and the way that you can build your simulated season against these opponents, confident that they will behave as they would have in real life, I think this is worth a look. You also get all of this for a low PDF price of $8. It's an interesting product. You learn something about the teams and the coaches of the era, and you have fun in addition to that. All right. The ordering information is going to be in the description for this video, but here it is: pirate-football.square.site. $8 for the PDF, but I'll put the link in the description for the video and you can check it out yourself, see what you think. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you're into football, now might be a good time to do that, because over the next several weeks and months, I'll be having more football content as we move into football season to give you a heads up about those products that I think might be worth a look and worth your time and dollars. Thank you again for being with me. Hope you have a good day. So long, everybody.